Auctions are a great way to turn almost any item into cold, hard cash. Are you ready to sell? Are you ready to bid? Are you ready to be sold?
Here now 16. 16,000 here now 16,500. Bid 16,500 now 17,000.
1,000. I need 1,150 on the floor.
6 there, now 650. 6 here, I need 650. 6 in the middle, I need 650. 1003, Gnome Placer Gold is at 650, now 7. 650, now 7. 650, looking at 700, 700, 700. 650, looking at 700. Last call. Sold it, 8006. Gnome Nuggets, 2 1/4, now 3. 2 1/4, now 3. Third of an ounce, 225. Price is cheap. 225, looking at 250. 250 bid, now 275 bid, now 3. Price is still cheap. It's a third of an ounce. 300 bid, now 3 1/4. Now 350. 325 bid. It's a third of an ounce. 325 bid, now 350. 325 was right back at you. Now 350. 325, looking at 350. 325. Any advance on 325? Keep those fingers warmed up out there. Any advance? 8010. 1006. Arizona Placer Gold. 475, now 500. 475. Look at the crystal and gold. Beautiful crystals at left and center, bottom right. Gorgeous stuff. 475, looking at 5. 475, now 500. 475, looking at 555. 475. Any advance? Sold it. 8010. 1008. We're at 170, now 180. 170 bid, 180 bid, now 190. 180 bid. Whoop, you had a tie bid, you'd have to go the next increment. There was a prior bid at 180, you'd have to go 190. 180 bid, looking at 190, 190. 180 bid. Any, sorry? Bid. Now 190 bid, now 200. 190 on invaluable, now 200. Any advance on $190? Sold, what's your number?
2328.
Invaluable 2328. 1.4 ounce nugget from Rich Hill, Arizona. Again, Rich Hill right by Wickenburg. Unarguably the most famous placer spot in all of Arizona. On top of Rich Hill is a spot they called Potato Patch because of the big nuggets that look like potatoes. This lot is currently at $1,350, now $1,400. 1350 bid, now 14 bid, now 1450. 1,400 bid up in Canada, now 1,450. 1,400 bid in Canada, now 1,450. 1,450 bid, now 1,500. 1,450 over in Arizona, now 1,500. 1,450 in Arizona, now 1,500. 1,450, 1,450. Any advance on $1,450? The bid's in Arizona. Last call. Sold it, 8363. Thank you, all three.
700.
Another Rich Hill nugget, a really nice piece again. Is at 700, now 750. 700 for the Rich Hill piece. Looking for 750. 700 bid, now 750. 700 bid, looking at 750. It's 0.63 ounces, 0.63. 700 bid, now 750. 700 I have, now 750. Last call, 8010. Another Rich Hill nugget, big flat one. Is at 1,000, now 1050, now 1,100, now 12, now 1,250, now 1,250 bid, now 13 bid, now 1,350, 13 bid, looking at 1,350, 1,350 bid, now 14, 14 bid, we're running, now 1,450, 1,400 bid, now 1,450.
I have a 1750 cut bid.
A 1,750 bid, take it. 1,750 call bid. Now 1,800, or 1,850, sorry, we'll leave it the increment. Looking for 1,850, 1,750 call, now 1,850. 1,750, now 1,850. 1,750, now 18. 1,750. Any advance on 1,750? Last call. Sold it. What's the number?
8355.
355. Rich Hill Gold Specimen.
Bid.
1013s at 6, now 650. 6, now 650. 6, now 650. 600 for the Rich Hill piece, good looking. 650. 7 we're running, now 750. 700 bid, now 750. 700 bid at 7/10 of an ounce, folks. We're still way under spot here. 700, now 750. 700 bid, now 750. Cost you about $3,000 to go get that nugget by itself. 700 bid, now 750 bid, now 8 bid, right back at you, now 850. 8 bid, now 850. 8 bid, now 850. I need 850, 850. 800 bid, I need 850. Any advance on 800? 8010.
Today we had a really exciting sale on the front end. We had a gold nugget sale, and the nuggets did very well. There were collectors from all over the Western Hemisphere bidding. It was pretty exciting. They were generally going after the nuggets with some character to them, some shape, or from some of the low, general, tougher to get to or more scarce locations. And that made it really fun. Some of the things that were perhaps a surprise were the groups of small nuggets, the things that we thought all the jewelers would have wanted and come out of the woodwork and buy the stuff for gold nugget jewelry. Those were disappointing. They didn't sell. There didn't seem to be the interest there, or we weren't able to get to the jewelers. But the nuggets did wonderful. Right now we've moved into the Montana Postal History section. We've got 3 people on the phone, but you never know how it's going to go. We've got one guy that's come here all the way from Montana. It should be exciting, but we also don't have quite the quality that you'd expect for some of the really great bidding to take place. This is the 3rd session of the Swoboda collection, so it doesn't have all the great stuff in it, but it still has some nice material.
Lot 2388, Beaverhead County Territorial Cancels. How many of them? 20. Let's cut this down to 25. $25 for the territorial. Thank you, 25, now 30. 25 I have, now 30.
Bid.
30 now, 30 on iCollector, looking for 35. 35 now 40. 35 I have on the phone, looking for 40. 35 I have on the phone, looking for 40. Last call. 35 to 7153. 2389, Teton County. How many do we have? 16 pieces. Let's cut this down to 25. $25. Looking for, thank you, 25 on the left, looking for 30. 30 on the right, looking for 35. 35 now looking for 40. 35 I have on the left, looking for 40. 35, looking for 40. 35's over here. 40 over here. 40 looking for 45. 45 now looking for 50. 45 I have. 45 I have on the left, looking for 50. 45, 50. 50 now looking for 55. 55 looking for 60. 60 looking for 65. 65 looking for 70. 70 looking for 75. Last call. 75 to 7152. Lot 2390. 3 Montana postcards with stagecoaches on them. That one on the left looks pretty early, 1906, and then 1908, and can't read the last one. 25.
Bid.
Thank you, 25, now 30.
Bid.
30 now 35. 30 I have, now 35.
Bid.
35 now 40. 35 now 40. 35 looking for 40.
Bid.
40 now 45. 40 now 45. 2 players, 40 now 45. Last call. 40 to 7116. 2394. Manuscript postcard from Underall, Montana. We have 25 looking for 30. 25 I have looking for 30. 30 I have in the room looking for 35. 35 on the right now. 35 I have on the phone first on the right. Thank you, 40, right back at you, looking for 45. 45 now looking for 50. 45's on the phone.
Bid.
50 looking for 55. 55 looking for 60.
Bid.
60 looking for 65. 65 looking for 70.
Bid.
70 on eye collector, looking for 75. 75 looking for 80.
Bid.
80 looking for 85. 80 on eye collector, looking for 85.
Yep.
85 now, 90.
Bid.
90 now, 95.
Bid.
Oh, new player, 100 now, 110. 110 now, looking for 120.
Bid.
120 looking for 130. 130 looking for 140.
Bid.
140 looking for 150. 140 I have an eye collector looking for 150.
Yep.
150 on the phone.
Bid.
160 on eye collector. Looking for 170 on the phone.
Bid.
180 on eye collector. Looking for 190 on the phone. 190 I have on the phone.
Bid.
200 on eye collector. Looking for 225. 200 on eye collector. I need 225.
Yep.
225 now on the phone.
Bid.
250 on eye collector. 250.
Yep.
275 on the phone.
Bid.
300 on eye collector.
Yep.
325 on the phone.
Bid.
350 on eye
Yep.
collector. 375. 400. 425. 425 is high on the phone right now, looking for 450. 425 I have on the phone, looking for 450.
Looks like
425. This is the end of the Svoboda collection. 425. Last call.
Oh, I think Norway might be thinking about it.
Last call. Sold 425. Thank you to 7152. Thank you both.
40, 40, 40, 40, 40 to open it up, $40, 2 R7s, thank you, 40 bid, now 45, 40 bid, now 45, 40 bid, looking at 45,
Bid.
45 bid, now 50, 45 bid, looking at 50, 50, 50, 45 I have, looking at 50, 45 now
Bid.
50, 50 bid, now 55, 50 I have, looking at 55, 50's bid, looking at 55, 50 now 55, 50 I have, anybody at 55, $50 it is, nope,
Bid.
55, thank you, now 60, $55, now 60. 55 in Helena, now $60. 55 looking at 65. Anybody at
Bid.
60? 60 bid, now 65.
Bid.
That's 60. 65 in Bozeman. We've got a lot of players. 65 now 70 for 2 R7s. $65. It just
Bid.
shows. 65 is bid, 70 is bid, now 75. 70 is bid, now 75. 70 I have. Any advance on $70? Any advance on 70? Riata's up. Let's lasso in all these bids. Here we go. Sold at 7102, 70 bucks. 17 Anaconda tokens, 17 of them is at 2 1/4, now 250. 225 now 250. 225. Any advance? 7047. Next lot. Posega out of Anaconda, Montana. Good for 10 cents in trade. If I'm not mistaken, it has a high rarity. Unlisted denomination. We're looking for 25 bucks for an unlisted denomination. We don't see a bid yet. How about
Oh, bid.
25? Good. 25 I've got, now 30. 25 now 30 for the unlisted token.
Bid.
30 bid, now 35. 30 bid, now 35. 30 bid, now 35. It's an unlisted denomination. 30 bid, now looking at 35. I need $35 for the 10 center. 35 now 40. 35 bid, now 40. 35 looking at 40, 40, 40. 35 bid, now 40. 35 bid, now
Bid.
40. 40's bid, now 45. 40 I have, looking at 45. 40 bid, now 45. 40 I have, now 45. 40 bid, now 45. Last 4 bidders are all different. Any advance on $40? The Riata's up. Last call. Sold at 7047, 40 bucks. Washoe copper smelter pieces, 3 of them. 3 of them. Two fobs and a badge. 25 now 30. 25 now 30. 25 now 30. 30 bid now 35. 30 bid looking at 35 bid now 40. 35 bid now 40. 35 bid looking at 40, 40, 40. They're cheap. Any advance on
Bid,
$40?
bid.
Now 45. 45 bid now 50. 45 bid now 50, 50, 50. 45 bid now 50. 45 bid now
Bid.
50. 50 bid. You tied, so you'd have to go 55. It popped that prior bid in. I'm sure you remember how that
Bid.
works. Thank you. 55 bid now 60. 55 bid now 60. 55 bid looking at 60, 60, 60. 55. Any new players? Last call. 7047. Billings. Token collection. great big thing. I'm not sure how many are there. You'll have to check the count. 15 tokens. 40 bucks. Who's first? Thank you. Now 45. 40 bid, now 45. 45. 40 I have. 45 there, now 50. 50 bid, now 55. 55. 55 bid, now 60. 55 now 60. 60 bid, now 65. 60 bid, now 65. 60 bid, that's $4 a piece. 60 bid, now 65, now 70. 65, now 70. 70's bid, now 75. 70. 75 bid, now 80. 75 bid, now 80. 75, now 80. 80 bid, now 85. 80 I have, now 85. Last call, $80, 85 bid, invaluable, now 90. 85 bid on invaluable, now 90. 85 on invaluable, looking at 90, 90, 90. 85, 90 back there, now 95. 90 in the back, now 95. Any advance on $90, it's here in the room against the wall. Last call. 95, now 100. 95, now 100. 95, looking at 100. 95. Last call, $95. 100, now 110. $100, now 110. Last call. 7313. Billings collection, another 16 tokens, 16 of them from Billings. There they are, that's the reverse, here comes the obverse and the reverse all at once. 40 bucks for the 16. Who's first? There, now 45. 40 here, now 45. 40 I have. Any advance on $40? Any advance? $45, now 50. $50 bid, now 55. 50 bid, now 55. 55 bid, now 60. 55 bid, looking at 60. Any advance on 55? 60, now 65. 60, now 65. 60 in the room, now 65. 65 there, now 70. 65 on the web, now 70. 65, 70 bid, now 75. 70 bid, now 75. 70, now 75. 70, looking at 75. 70, any advance on $70? Bid. 75 bid, now 80. 75 bid, now 80. 75 now 80, 80, 80, 80. 75, looking at 80. All right, last call. Bid, $80, now 85. $80, now 85. 80, now 85. 80 in the room, now 85. 80 I have. 85 there, now 90. 85 on the web, now 90. Sold at 7253. Some Billings tokens with all cutouts, all kinds of fun cutouts, diamond shaped, rectangle, bowling pin, circles, good for amounts, the works. How about $50 to start this 19 tokens? How about 50 bucks from Billings? 50 bucks for the whole deal. Bid, now 55. 50 in the back of the room, now 55. 50 I have bid, now 55. 50 bid, 55 bid, now 60. 55 bid, looking at 60 in the back, thank you, now 65. 60 in the back, now 65. 60 in the back, 60, now, are you bidding? 65 here, now 70. 65 here, now 70. 65 here, now 70 there, now 75. 70 in the back, now 75. 70 in the far back, now 75 here, now 80. 75 now 80. 75 now 80, 80, 80, 80. 75 here, 80 there, now 85, now 90. 90, no, 85 here, 90 here, now 95. I'm at 90 here, now 95. 90 here, now 95. 95 here, now 100. 95 now 100. 95 I have 100 there, now 110. 100 in the back, now 110. 100 in the back, now 110. 110 bid, now 120. 120 bid, now 120 bid. Waiting.
120 bid.
Now 130. 120 bid, now 130. 120 bid, now 130. 130 bid, now 140. 130 bid, now 140. 130 bid, now 140. 130 bid, now 140. Looks like they're all out. 130. Any advance on 130? 7253. Billings. Here we go. 3 different Billings tokens. Pretty good looking. Includes a Maverick and a couple others. We're looking for a $25 bill. How about $25 bill? Start it out. $25 bill. Bid, thank you, now 30. 25 bid, now 30. 25 in the back, now 30. I got 25 in the back, looking at 30, 30. 30 bid, now 35. 30 here now, 35, 30 I have, look at 35, 30 I got, looking at 35, 35, 35, thank you, now 40, 35 over there, now 40, 35 I have, now 40, 35 looking at 40, 40, 40, 35, anybody at 40, 35, now 40, 35 in the back of the room, 35 I have. Any advance on $35, last call? Scott, what's the number?
7249.
7249, thank you.
Behind me are the safes that are full of guns dating back to the early 1800s. Also in there are some pokes of gold that went down with the SS Islander. The Islander hit an iceberg just off the coast of Alaska. The boiler blew up and the ship sank and split into two pieces. And the pokes of gold are about the size of a football, and they're just loaded with gold dust from the Klondike.
For over a century, a fortune in Alaskan gold has been lost to the murky depths near Juneau. The last great treasure of the last great gold rush. Last Gold, the treasure of the SS Islander.